Hey guys, Farmer Jesse here. Gonna do a quick vlog for the, just for the week and kind of talk about some things that we had going on this week that we're really into, that we're, super excited about, because that's my phrase. So I don't want to do, we'll just be doing one of these every week, just an easy kind of catch up on what all we've got going on. First thing that we really have going on this week is mulch. So this is mulch. This is like a bark mulch, and I talk about this a little bit in that video that I just put up about the pathways. So this is just a little bit of just your basic, let's look at this stuff. It's just your basic, you can kind of see, this is the stuff that landscapers use. It's called a bark mulch, and it's double chipped, and it's got some wood chips in it, but for the most part it's almost like peat moss, and I almost wonder if I couldn't filter it out and use it as a peat moss, but I'm not there yet. Also in the back you see another load of compost. This is also the compost that we're making. I mentioned that in another video. So anyway, the thing with the mulch is really that we're trying to mulch all of our pathways, and you can see that those dark lines are all of our pathways. So we're trying to do that to help preserve moisture. Oh, poor Wendell. We're trying to mulch our pathways. We're trying to make it, it's for weed suppression, just to keep the weeds down. That's my poor dog. My poor dog. So the goal is, weed suppression, and also we want it to sort of retain moisture. And we want to encourage a lot of fungal life. That's really important to us. So the fungal life will help to kind of feed the plants, protect the plants. They create, so essentially like mycorrhizal fungi, which are the fungi that have symbiotic relationships with plants. They create exudates that are antibacterial, antifungal. They'll essentially, in exchange for nutrients created through photosynthesis, the mushrooms will, in essence, protect the plant with these exudates, with these secondary metabolites. And that's really cool. Like, that's if you want to encourage as much of that as possible. But when you just don't have pathways, when you don't have mulched pathways, you get these really muddy spots, and they're not very becoming, but they're not encouraging fungal life. They're encouraging runoff and water buildup and all of these things. Another thing we've done is mulched all of this. We mulched all of our blueberries. So that's just hay mulch. We got that for free. We got it on both. Let's see if you can see it. We got it on both sides. This is all mulched here. And then we mulched, I'm gonna go show you the blueberries. We've got all this. We also use this landscape fabric as a mulch. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does retain moisture, and it protects the soil from hitting sunlight. So we can reuse it multiple times. I feel mostly okay about it. I'd like to get away from that practice. That's kind of why we're increasing our wood chips, but they're not cheap. These things definitely cost money. So yeah, we mulched all of our blueberries here for the first time. This is just kind of a light mulching because it's so late in the season. We're kind of doomed in terms of weeds anyway. So we're gonna do that a little bit earlier, and then we've got them again over here. So we have 60 blueberry plants. They're not different. I think it's 3 different varieties: Blu-ray, Blue Jay, and Elliott. There may be a 4th in there. I can't really remember. I'm super good at taking notes on this stuff. And we've also done a lot of composting. So we're increasing our composting game to the point where everything is getting, I'll show you this one bed up here. Everything is getting approximately 2 to 3 inches of compost now. So every bed is gonna get that same amount. And then we're just gonna lightly supplement that as time goes on. Let's see. So you can see all of our beds here. We have one bed under tarp over there. And that's already been composted. We're just, we're gonna sow we're gonna do fall greens in there, and same under this tarp that you can kind of see, I don't know, down there maybe. That tarp right there is also gonna be Brussels sprouts and those sorts of things. So we're just letting that occultate. It's already been composted to this degree. So this is just compost, and it's acting a little bit like a mulch and a little like compost. So it's got the mulch on either side and the compost down the middle. Anyway, that's kind of a quick catch up on what we're doing. Hannah harvested some honey this week, which is super cool. I'll show you a little picture of that. You know, I mean, we're getting first tomatoes. We're about at 95 degrees today, or we will be. Beans are coming on. Lots of cool stuff. I mean, things are looking great. We're super excited. So anyway, if you guys like this video, please like this video. If you enjoy these vlogs, just hit the subscribe bobble when it pops up, or hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and hit that little bell too. That'll make sure that you get, you know, these updates. Anyway, let us know if you have any questions, comments, anything. I don't know. Favorite poems, words that you really enjoy, maybe types of birds. Bye guys.